All right. Yes, we're back. We're back. Good morning, good morning. Yan, good morning po sa lahat ng ating mga taga Area 4. I think I'm correct. We are in Area 4. Yan. Sa lahat ng mga taga Bacoor, Imus, General Trias, Rosario, Dasma, 13 Martires, and Tagaytay. Wow, nakakamiss dyan sa Tagaytay. Kamusta kayo lahat dyan? Yan. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Again, this is your international trainer, MIKO IMSON of our EC. And eto po mga kaibigan, our goal for today is to actually learn. Ang topic natin is how to shift up your game with EC. Kaya naman talagang, we will make sure that you'll be learning a lot coming from this topic later. Siguro if you'll be having some time, you can actually put some questions para mas matulungan ko kayo kung saan kayo nanggagaling. We could do some question and answers, mga kaibigan. Yan, good morning. Medyo na-delay ng konti kasi nagkaroon ng konti tayong technical difficulty. I'm trying to correct some things dito sa StreamYard. Pero again, ituloy na natin to. Sige po, paki-comment. Paki-comment yung mga pangalan po ng inyong mga... Okay. Yan, sige, yan. Sabi, paki-comment po yung mga pangalan ng inyong mga kasama sa Area 4 para po matag sila at makita nila that we are starting our session today dito po sa Area 4 on shifting up your game with empowered consumerism. Ayan, yan, nasa ba? Ito. Yan, easy. Ayan, okay? So sige po, guys, ha? Paki-tag na po. Ayan, comment naman kayo dyan. Watching from Tubod, Lanao del Norte, Philippines. Kamusta kayo? Yan, okay? Hindi lang lumalabas dito po, ha? Hindi lang lumalabas sa StreamYard yung name at saka yung nag-comment. Kaya mas maganda siguro paki-click po yung link sa taas sa caption, no? Meron dong link sa StreamYard para po mabasa yung name ninyo at makita natin dito sa comment, may pakita natin. Sige, yan. Sige, tingnan ko lang yung ating second screen. Kamusta ba tayo dito? Ayan, sige. Si Princess pala yun. Hello, Princess Annalyn. Pakitag na, Princess, yung mga kasama natin kasi we are about to start our session. Ayan, sige po. Meron tayong 8,000. Okay. So, 8 tayo, guys. Ha? Dagdag po. Itag nyo na po yung mga kasama ninyo para po tayo makapagsimula ng ating session today. Again, this is still part of our continuous training for each and every one of you, continuous session para po sa inyong lahat, continuous empowerment para sa lahat ng mga ka-easy natin every week sa lahat ng region. Tuloy-tuloy po ito. Different international trainers will be jumping from one area after another. We clustered lahat po ng area, kinluster po natin from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Yes, Sir Ian from Uganda. Kamusta ka dyan? Ako excited. By the way, ha? Dadagdag ko na rin. Total, nandito si Sir Ian from Mbarara, Uganda. Dagdag ko na po, kanina kakagaling lang namin ng head office with our vice presidents and international training team kasi marami po tayong niluluto for your training and para po palakasin kayo not only in motivation but also in skills. Kaya abangan po ninyo. Alright, as of now, itong area na ikot natin this is more about motivation kasi we want to correct your mindset, we want to correct and align you para po talagang makahataw tayo ng tuloy-tuloy, kumita tayo ng malaki sa easy. But aside from that, we would like to get into details dun sa skills kasi syempre marami tayo mga motivated na, talagang excited na talagang igawin tong business na to, but most of them don't know how to do it. Kaya we also have some ideas to you and give you some skills training on how to actually capture a market, how to prospect people online and offline, especially now we are transitioning into the digital era. We are focusing more online. Kaya again, I encourage each and every one of you, all right? I encourage everyone po mga kaibigan to watch out kasi maliban dito sa areas na to, gagawa tayo ng program para sa mga ka-easy natin dito sa Pilipinas. Now, internationally, we are now pre-launching. Okay? Sinimulan na po natin, nag-pre-launch na tayo ng isang sistemang napakaganda. Ang tawag po is R2S or Roadmap to Success program. Ayan, kasama natin sila Sir Ian doon sa mga may grupo po sa iba't ibang bansa, sa may mga grupo sa Africa, may grupo internationally, as long as yung mga kagrupo nyo are doing Economy Driver Plan 2.0. Kasi remember, guys, nalala po ninyo, dito sa Pilipinas, ang program po na tumatakbo sa atin is empowered consumerism. But internationally, as long as we have partners in different countries, the campaign that we are running is Economy Driver Plan 2.0 or what we call as ED Plan 2.0. Kaya please, make sure naka-tune in kayo doon sa roadmap to success natin para doon pa lang po talagang marami kayong matutunan doon. Ayan, okay? Sige. I invite each and everyone. Sige, sabay-sabay po tayo. Tutulungan ko kayo. I-share ko rin po ito sa aking profile para po makita natin ng mga kasama na. Ayan, join us in Area 4. Ayan. Okay? Area 4. Leaders. Okay, yan. Let's start. Yan. Okay, yan. Okay, tuloy-tuloy tayo matututo ngayong araw na to. Sige. Our goal is to shift up. Okay, share natin. Share now. All right. Ayan. Okay. Sige. Kasi itong mga gatong area, we are doing this every week, okay, with our international trainers. But again, ito po, pina-plug down natin to, no? After nitong live na to, tina-turn down natin tong post na to kasi para abangan po yung next week naman coming from a different international trainer. And then, next week, alam ko ang kalaging kong kasunod si Coach John Guy. Kaya abangan nyo, naka-excite yan. Next week dito sa Area 4, sa mga taga Cavite, Dasma, Trece Martinez, ang abangan nyo po next week si Coach John Guy. And then, next coming week, I'll be on Area 5. Okay, sa ganun din ang ginawa natin sa international, sa EdPlan. Hinati-hati natin yung mga iba't ibang bansa into different regions, no? Cluster Region 1 for Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. Yan, kasama sila Sir Ian. Region 2 was the South Africa, Zambia, and if I'm not mistaken, Rwanda. Tama ba? Yan, okay? Region 3 was the Burundi, Zimbabwe, DRC, yan, no? Malawi, Mozambique. Ayan, grabe, no? Yan, so kung may mga grupo kayo dyan, i-join nyo sila sa mga regions natin kasi we are running a first ever virtual modular training that is teaching skills, building and growing and keeping online. Yan. Ang tawag roadmap to success. Kasama natin yung mga vice presidents and international training team. Yun din po yung pinag-usap-usapan namin kanina when we were in the head office just a while ago. Kaya ayan, nakaka-excite. Ayan, watching from Japan, Sir Miko. Yes, hello po. Kamusta kayo sa mga taga-Japan? Okay. Si Ma'am Catherine Chai Barrios. Ayan Guys paki-click po yung caption sa taas. May caption tayo sa taas para po makuha ko yung mga pangalan kasi we are now doing a live in a group page. Kaya again, ayan walang pangalan. Ayan, dito hindi ko mapakita yung mga names niyo. Pero doon sa ating official sa Facebook nakikita. So para makapakita ko dito, click niyo yung link sa taas, no? Balik kayo dito. Ayan, parang kay Sir Ian, nag-click siya kaya kitang-kita Mr. Ian Mangera from Uganda. Ayan, sige simulan natin. Without further ado siguro para mabilis tayo, medyo nagkaroon lang ng yung ating banner dito sa Area 4. Ang nakalagay kasi na-duplicate yung banner ni Ma'am Ping Eday from Iloilo. Ayan, yung Mindset for Success. So nakalagay dun sa akin din sa picture ko, Mindset for Success. But again, my topic that I'm actually running for this coming few weeks, no, para po sa area 1 to 11 ng regional natin sa Pilipinas is the shift up your game with EC. Ito yung tinapatakbo natin ngayon. Kaya again, itong topic natin ngayon is more on shifting up. Ayan, watching from Taytay Rizal, si Reggie Escoton. Ayan, good morning sa inyo. Anyway, sa lahat ng mga kasama natin sa EC, again, just plug in, tune in dito para po marami tayong matutunan. And by the way, siguro bago tayo magsimula, nagpaparami tayo ng ating mga kasama, I'll just want to promote also yung ating every Saturday. Tuloy-tuloy po ito. Every Saturday, The Power of Perception, 10 p.m. Okay, tuloy-tuloy po yan. Hindi po tayo mag-miss dyan. For the past few weeks, we got so busy. So we had a 3 weeks, 3 Saturdays na medyo na-miss natin yung Power of Perception. But again, tuloy-tuloy tayo dyan. Now, this coming a few Saturdays ago, may nag-episode 8 tayo, episode 9. Ang daming natutunan. Please, you go to our link, no? You go to our page at aim.power of perception. Yan, hanapin po niyo yun, at aim.power of perception. You will see there, marami tayong matututunan dyan sa ating power of perception. Tatambay tayo dyan, pero marami tayong matututunan. Let me show you yung ating Power of Perception, Pop Talk. Ayan. All right, that's it, guys. So that's every Saturday, 10 p.m. Okay, so lagi po yan. And what we are doing there is we truly believe that life is more about perception, right? It's just a matter of perception. It's just a matter of perspective, no? We could actually have the same circumstance. We can have the same situation, but the two different person might have two different results because of their way of thinking, right? Remember, your way of living will always be defined by your way of thinking. Kung paano ka nag-iisip, paano yung perspective mo, perception mo, right? Kung ang perspective mo sa mga crisis at pandemic na ganito ay talaga namang for you to quit, pahirapan ka, pabigatin ang buhay mo, then again, that will be your result. You'll be a victim of this crisis. But again, if you see this crisis, if you see this pandemic, and you see you are coming from a perspective of opportunity, you're coming from a perspective of solving solutions of other people, then I'm telling you, this crisis will be an opportunity for you. So you will become victors. No, it's our choice. In our perception, it's our choice if you will fall a victim or you will fall as a victor here. Okay, in this crisis right now. So again, it's all about a matter of perception. So yan yung ating pinag-uusapan dyan sa power of perception. Marami tayong mga topic dyan every now and then. And we are sharing some of the books, no? We are sharing some of the ideas and mindsets of our mentors and coaches po in our industry. So definitely, nagmimigay tayo ng mga libro na talagang pinamana rin sa atin, pinipay forward natin yan kasi we believe that if you want to become successful, you need to understand how successful people perceive the world. And it's more about modeling. No? Ganun naman lagi eh. If you want to become successful, you need a mentor. You need somebody to actually help you release your full potential. And one way to do that is actually to model these people, observe them. No? Ako po, wala akong pagmamalaki. I'm just a result of observation and modeling coming from these wonderful people that I was exposed to early on in our industry. So again, mga kaibigan, I encourage you, no? Lalong-lalo na po ngayon. So again, eto na, siguro i-share ko na yung screen ko para medyo okay naman na habang nagpaparami pa tayo. Share ko na rin sa aking page, but like I said, because this is part of our regional session every week, no, sa Area 4. Area 4 lang po ito, but again, I encourage each and everyone to invite the people in Area 4. So tuloy-tuloy po tayo maliban sa international pa nating mga schedule, kasabay itong mga ganitong trainings natin or ganitong schedule natin sa local dito naman sa Pilipinas. Okay? So again, let me share my screen para po makapagsimula tayo sa topic natin on shifting up. Okay? Shifting up your game. Okay? Bakit ba kailangan? Why is it very important for us to shift up our game, especially now, no? Lalo na ngayon na tayo ay especially now that we are in the midst of this crisis. Let me just look for our slides right now. Okay, just bear with me for a meantime, no? Subukan ko lang pong palabasin ang ating screen. Ayan, okay, eto na. Sige, nasa na pa tayo? Ayan. Let me share my screen right now with you. Again, it's very important for us to shift up our game. Whatever you're doing, whatever industry you're into, especially sa mga kaisi natin, sa mga nasa Area 4, if you really would like to, maximize and benefit on this transferring of wealth during this crisis, napaka-importante na, we need to learn how, ayan, okay na, ito na. We need to learn how to shift up our game here in empowered consumerism, especially dito sa company natin sa ginagawa. So again, let me advise everyone to follow us on our page. You can subscribe at aim.powerofperception para po maka-join kayo sa amin every Saturday at 10 p.m. GMT plus 8. Alright? So again, shift up your game really easy. Bakit importante, Miko, for us to shift up our game, level up our game? Again, one of the most important thing that we need to be aware of right now, it's given, no? Alam naman natin, there's a difficulty. There's a difficulty happening right now, not only in the Philippines, but all over the world. Ramdam po ito. In EC, we don't want you to become positively blinded. Maraming mga tao na they keep on becoming positive and not becoming aware about what is happening in the reality. It's okay to become positive. We want you to become positive, but we don't want you to become positively blinded. May mga tao kasi na basta hataw lang, tuloy-tuloy lang yan. Wala namang problema, wala namang crisis, wala namang ano. So again, we need to be aware. There is a difficulty. You need to be aware that there's really a realization of difficulty right now. There's a crisis right now. There's a pandemic. Everyone is affected. A lot of industry is affected. We are aware. Paglabas mo pa lang ngayon, whatever country you are into, ang daming mga shops, ang daming mga stores, ang daming mga negosyo nagsasara. In fact, if you go to US right now, most of the Fortune 500 companies have already filed their bankruptcy. A lot of companies are closing down. A lot of companies are streamlining their expenses. A lot of companies are now trying to streamline, close down their branches, filing bankruptcy Chapter 11. When you say bankruptcy Chapter 11, they're actually claiming to their government to discontinue for the meantime their business habang nandun pa yung pandemic. So what they are trying to do is to streamline, to turn off some of the branches para mabawasan yung expenses, yung overheads, and to turn the debt into equity. That's what most of these company owners are trying to do right now to survive, because they would like to make sure to actually save their ship. No, wala silang magagawa, even though they don't want to lay off or itanggalin sa trabaho yung mga employees nila, because wala namang pong amo, wala namang boss na nag-hire ng tao para tanggalin. Tama ba? Wala naman po siguro may-ari ng kumpanya na naghanap ng tao para lang po i-get rid of, para tanggalin. Hindi po. So definitely, wala silang choice. They need to save the ship. So they need to, reduce their expenses, stop the bleeding of the company. And again, the result of this, a lot of people are laid off, a lot of manpower, nawala ng work, nawala ng trabaho. And again, one way, mga kaibigan, to actually, survive on this. Kaya ang dami nagkakaroon ng realization. A lot of employees right now around us are having realization that the reality is, during this pandemic, during this crisis, employment has really no security at all. Tama ba? Kasi ngayon sa ganitong panahon, hindi mo pwedeng idepende yung ekonomiya mo sa ibang tao, sa amo mo. Hindi mo pwedeng idepende yung ekonomiya mo sa gobyerno. You cannot just wait for the government. Again, the government is doing a lot of things already. So hindi mo pwedeng idepende yung ekonomiya ng pamilya mo, survival ng family mo, to the government, or to even to a boss or to a company owner, because again, everyone is in the same ship right now. Everyone is affected by this pandemic. Everyone is affected by this recession, COVID-19 recession. Economy is turning down. Economy is going down. Now, again, we know there's a difficulty, but the good news is that we are optimistic. Here at Empowered Consumerism, what we are actually offering is that this is the best time to actually own your own economy. Hindi mo dapat iasa ngayon. Sa ganitong panahon, hindi mo pwedeng iasa yung ekonomiya ng pamilya mo sa ibang tao or sa gobyerno. This is the time to actually drive and own your own economy. And that is what we have in Empowered Consumerism. Dito sa mga kaisi natin, you own your own economy. Sa mga taga-Area 4, you are driving your own economy. The only challenge is that, when you are driving your own economy, definitely you expect you don't have a boss. You are the boss of yourself. So you need to actually make sure that you are committed enough to discipline yourself, to give yourself your own quota, to actually schedule your own self. Wala ngayong bandy clock. Wala kang amo ngayon dito sa EC. You are the boss of yourself. So you need to be responsible enough. So again, kailangan dito you need to shift up. Wala tayong choice. You need to shift up your game. At sa mga matagal ng partners, matagal ng members sa Area 4, ngayon, nagbabago. The landscape of the economy is drastically changing. Okay? And the only way for us to overcome this, the only way for us to grow with this, because we will not just go through this. Hindi lang po tayo makakalagpas dito, but we will grow through it. And the only way for that is to level up, shift up. Medyo kailangan nating dagdagan yung game natin, dagdagan yung hataw natin, dagdagan yung seriousness natin in whatever we are doing, dagdagan yung creativity sa lahat ng ginagawa natin. You need to always shift up, lalo na po ngayon. Ngayon, medyo, I am telling you, the game is drastically changing, the environment, the landscape of our business is drastically changing. Kapag hindi ka naging creative, if you don't shift up and level up, mapag-iiwanan ka talaga ngayon. And that's the only way for you to actually overcome this crisis. That's the only way for you to actually turn this crisis into an opportunity. Shift up. Yan. Sige, sa mga kasama natin ngayon, yung second screen ko, medyo humihina yung aking connection dito, no? Kaya paki-type po dyan, guys, ha? If you are ready, babantayan ko kayo sa ating second screen. May second screen tayo dito. Sige po, ayan, Area 4. Ayan, sige po, paki-type po dyan, ha? Paki-type dyan sa iyong screen dyan, shift up. Yan, yung mga ready mag-shift up, yung mga ready makabawi, yung mga ready na po na mag-shift up sa game with Empowered Consumerism, you can type down there, shift up. Yan, sige, shift up, shift up, shift up. Type dyan, libre yan, ha? Sige po, paki-type dyan, shift up. Yan, si Arvin, Fortunato, Bebiro, Senate, ha? MC Bayaborda is there. Yan. Sige, paki-type dyan. Reggie, ha? Catherine from Japan. Type nyo dyan. Shift up, shift up. Okay? We need to shift up our game. We need to level up our game. Dapat makasabay ka sa pagbawi. Right now, most of the economical gurus and market analysts are now predicting not the recession because we are already on the midst of the recession. What they are predicting right now is the recovery. Because what we always tell everyone is that look at the history. No, look at the economy of the history. Marami na pong dumaang pandemic. Marami na pong dumaan na crisis or mas matitindi pang mga, recession in the history, right? World War I, World War II, bagsak na bagsak lahat ng mga ekonomiya. But think about it. Whenever there's a recession, whatever the cause of that recession is, okay, every recession will always precede to recovery. Lahat ng recession, babawi yan. Lahat ng recession, pag bagsak ang ekonomiya, nagkaroon ng crisis, nagkaroon ng pandemic, guys, all right, tough times never last. But tough people do. Okay? Lagi pong lumilipas ang bagyo. Walang bagyong panghabang buhay. Walang storm, walang problemang panghabang buhay. Makakalipas to. So, whenever there's a recession, it will always bounce back higher from where it is before. Ang ekonomiya, mag-shift up ulit yan. Ang tanong eto, pagbawi ng ekonomiya, pag-recover ng ekonomiya, nasaan ka at ang pamilya mo? Yan. Kaya importante yung maraming tao ngayon sa ganitong panahon, ang mindset nila, tsaka na ako magnenegosyo. Tsaka na ako magsusubok maging entrepreneur kasi may crisis nga ngayon eh. Tsaka na ako gagawa ng sarili kong ekonomiya kasi may crisis, pahinga muna. Survival muna ako ngayon. Okay? Marami nagsasabi, Coach, wag mo na muna akong kulitin. Mentor, wag niyo muna akong kulitin. Dito muna ako. Survive lang muna. Tiis-tiis lang muna, guys. Alright? Marami sa atin naghihintay ng recovery bago humataw. Diba? Naghihintay ng pagbawi bago magseryoso. Now, what I'm telling you is this. When you waited for the recovery, pag umaakit na ulit ang ekonomiya, tsaka ka pa humataw, tsaka ka pa nagseryoso, napag-iwanan ka na, kaibigan. Alright? Naiwanan ka na ng pag-shift up. Late na yung pag-shift up. Kaya what I want to tell you is that the best time to level up, the best time to get serious, the best time to shift up is when things are going down. When things are going down, that's the time. When things are in the bottom rock, that is the time to gather assets. That is the time to get serious into business. Pagpababa, yan. Dito ka humataw. Dito mas masarap bumili, magbagdagdag at mag-build ng assets para pagbawi ng ekonomiya, kasabay ka sa pag-angat. Yan, kasabay ka sa pag-shift up. Kasabay yung buong grupo mo. Kasabay yung buong ekonomiya na binild mo. Alright? So this is the best time to level up your game. Okay? And think about it. Wala naman pong nagiging superstar or yumayaman sa kahit anong industriya, especially in empowered consumerism, nang hindi nag-step up. Okay? Nang hindi nag-shift up. Alright? Ever since even you were studying at school, ang mga talagang, nagiging superstar, ang mga talagang gumagaling, ang talagang mga nagiging successful are the people who are stepping up, doing something more from what is expected from them. So, ganun po ngayon. If you want to overcome things right now, if you want to maximize things right now, you need to make sure that you are willing to step up, to shift up, to do things that is more than what is expected from you. So, again, guys, let me give to you right now, okay, a wonderful analogy or metaphor about this shifting up. No, I have this game here, and marami sa atin siguro hindi na masyadong familiar sa larong to kasi marami sa atin ngayon ang mga kabataan puro mobile games na. Alright? Either Mobile Legends, LOL, di ba? Puro mga mobile games ang Roblox na mga kabataan. But again, I encourage each and every parent that is listening right now. Ngayon medyo, wag niyo pong, hindi porket umiyak yung bata, bibigyan niyo ng gadget. Minsan kasi, yung too much virtual. Okay pong nakakasabay tayo sa virtual right now. Okay na may idea yung mga anak nyo para gumamit ng mga gadgets. Napaka-importante niyan ngayon para hindi sila mapag-iwanan. But I encourage you, too much virtual, too much videos could actually, lalo sa mga bata, could actually, make their imagination lesser. Kasi ang nangyayari, minsan, tinatamad na, spoon feeding na masyado yung nasa mga television. So, hindi na masyado nag-i-imagine. Iba pa rin yung mga laro natin noon na you tend to think, you tend to imagine. Kaya I encourage all the parents right now. Siguro mas maganda, medyo balik-balikan natin kahit paminsan-minsan para may social bonding, may family bonding yung mga nasa bahay. Ako, I usually play with my kids this game called Snakes and Ladders. Itong board game na to. I believe marami sa inyo may mga alam na board game. Sige nga, yung may mga example na mga naalala pang board game nung bata sila na nilaro nila, pakitype nga dyan. Ano yung mga board game? Share mo nga, ano yung mga board game na nilaro mo nung bata ka? Naalala mo ba? Naalala mo ba yung kabataan mo o ayaw mo nang alalahanin? Sige nga, type mo nga dyan. Ano yung mga board game? Maliban sa Snakes and Ladders na gagawin nating metaphor or analogy natin today for our topic. Ano yung mga board game dyan na alam mo? Chess, di ba? Board game, ha? Dama, Huwag naman mahjong, ha? Sige nga, type po nga dyan. Type naman kayo dyan, guys. Sige, pakitype po dyan habang sasaksak ko lang tong ating cellphone kasi para makita yung another, para meron pa tayong isa pang second screen. Ayan, sige po. Pakitype dyan yung mga laro ninyo, yung mga laro ng bata, ha? Sige nga, tingnan ko muna yung second screen, may mga nagta-type ba dyan? Sige, ano yung mga laro, ha? Guys, ano yung mga laro ninyo? Dama, sabi ni Randy. Okay? Dama. Alright, ayos yan. Ano pa? Ano pa yung mga games na alam nyo? Dama, chess, ano pa? Yung mga board game. One game that I really love is yung Monopoly. Yan, alam niyo yung Monopoly? Magandang training yan for real estate investment. Yan, okay? Mga bata pa lang natututo na bumili ng mga properties, right? Ayan, sige po, ano pa? Ano pa yung mga laro? Chinese checker. Ayan, okay? Chinese checker, meron nga yan, Chinese checker na yan. Alright, so again, there's a lot of Dota. Arvin, Dota, ano na yan eh? Okay, so alam nyo, ano na yan, Dota? Chess, ano pa? Pang-online na yan, ha? Chess, dama. Alright, anyway, let me give you an idea about this wonderful game, itong Sticks and Ladder board game na sinasabi ko. Naalala nyo palalaroin to, di ba? Naalala nyo, ang Sticks and Ladders, makita mo yan, may board game siya from 1 to 100, di ba? Tapos lahat ng players may mga kanya-kanyang icons, may red, blue, green, and yellow. Ang goal, makatawid from 1 to 100 to finish. Now, para makagalaw ang icon mo, makagalaw yung pato mo, kailangan muna you need to roll the dice. Remember, you need to roll the dice. Ang dice may number from 1 to 6. Kung ano yung tumigil, doon gagalaw, no? Now, pag tumama kayong yung icon mo sa tile na may ladder, automatically mangyari aakyat. Naalala nyo? Tapos kapag tumama naman sa tile na may snake, ano mangyari? Bababa, di ba? Mag-slide down. Ayan. So at least, pinalala ko lang sa inyo yung mechanics, no? Pinalala ko lang sa iyo kung paano laruin those Snakes and Ladders. Alam ko most of you, lalo na yung mga batang 90s, alam nila yan, no? Pero again, while I was playing this game with my son, I have two sons. I have Nathan and Gab, 7-year-old and a 5-year-old boy. I realized a lot of things that we can connect into whatever we are doing right now in our business sa EC. If you want to win the game, ganun na ganun din pala eh. If you want to win the game in EC, alam nyo, para hindi maging komplikado, we will use this metaphor, this analogy of Snakes and Ladders. Yan, itong board game na to. Okay, the same with this board game, ganun din para maging successful ka in this kind of business. Okay ba yun? Yan, pakita ko sa inyo ha. Look at this guys, alright? One thing that is common, one thing that is similar, okay, with the board game of Snakes and Ladders and the business of EC. Number one, if you want to win any game, kahit anong game yan, if you want to win a game, you need to know the mechanics on how to play the game. Dapat alam mo kung paano laruin. If you don't know the functionality, the mechanics of it, you cannot win. Whatever you do, you cannot win. The same with our business. Ganon din sa entrepreneurship, ganon din sa negosyo natin. Sa negosyo natin, napaka-fundamental and foundational yung trainings. Alam mo dapat yung structure. Kailangan may mentor ka. Like what they said, wise people learn from their own experience, but wiser people learn from other people's experiences. Importante na may pinapakinggan ka. Importante na may nagtuturo sa'yo. Importante na alam mo yung detalye. You must know the ins and outs of the business even before you can become successful on that industry. Especially if you were in EC, Empowered Consumerism, napaka-importante na alam mo yung structuring. Dapat alam mo paano ka kikita ng times 2, paano ka kikita ng times 3. Yan, dapat alam mo yung mga ganyan. Yung tipong isang encoding, 2 beses ka kumita. Yan, okay ba yun? Alam mo dapat kung paano mag-beef up ng profile online. Alam mo dapat paano mag-prospect online, automatically and manually. Alam mo dapat paano mag-generate ng leads. Alam mo dapat how to gather eyeballs into your page. Alam mo dapat paano mag-follow up. Alam mo dapat paano gumawa ng templates. Alam mo dapat paano mag-close ng deal. Those skills, those knowledge, those informations are necessary for you to actually maximize and win the game or win the business. Alright? Become successful in this business. You need to know the mechanics. Parang cellphone, parang gadget yan. Kahit gaano ka high technology yung gadget or cellphone mo, if you don't know how it really functions, hindi mo siya ma-maximize. Ganon din sa EC. Kahit gaano kaganda yung marketing plan natin, kahit gaano ka-stable yung kumpanya natin, kahit gaano kaganda yung produkto, if you don't know the functionality, the mechanics of everything, the ins and outs of your business, you'll never succeed here. Kaya napaka-importante, foundational, fundamental, dapat lagi tayo nagtatanim kahit matagal ka na sa business. You need to be willing to, plan and invest on learning, invest into yourself, and invest in learning the business. Learning to become a better leader, because again, in our business, every day, learning will never stop. Lagi kang may bagong matututunan. Tama ba? So you need to know the mechanics, no? Kailangan alam natin to. So the same with any game, the same with EC. All right? What else? Let me give you 4. Apat lang. 4 points on how to win the game in EC. The same with the snakes and ladders. So ulitin ko ang metaphor natin, ang analogy natin, etong snakes and ladders, i-connect natin sa business natin. Okay ba kayo? So whatever industry you are into, but especially if you are in EC, napaka-importante. Sa mga taga-Area 4, napaka-importante nito. Alright? So let's go on. Okay, number 1 point. Tanong ko sa inyo. Let's go back to the snakes and ladders. Tignan mo yung pagkakaparehas tignan to, sa snakes and ladders. Okay? Number 1 point for you to win the game. Para ikaw manalo from 1 to 100, okay, sa board game, ano yung direction mo dapat? Saan ka dapat papunta? Alright? Tanong ko sa iyo. Sige, sagot ka dyan. Type ka dyan. Saan ka dapat papunta? Paabante, forward, or backward? Pa-forward ba dapat, paabante, o patras? Pataas ba dapat? Do you need to go up or down? Ano yung direction mo? Alright? What is the direction you need to have for you to win the game of the board game? Para manalo ka dun sa board game ng Snakes and Ladders, tingin mo, kaibigan, na nandyan nga nanonood, type mo dyan. Ano sa tingin mo sa mga taga-Area 4? Mga taga Cavite, Dasma, 13 Martires, ano sa tingin mo yung dapat na direction mo? Alright? Para for you to win the game of Snakes and Ladders. Sige, type mo muna dyan para makita ko. Yan. Sige, type dyan. Type tayo. Okay, can you type down there? Okay, habang tinitingnan natin. Sige po, type kayo dyan. Ano sa tingin nyo yung direction natin dapat for you to win the game of Snakes and Ladders? Forward, backward, upward, or downward? Sige nga. Yan. Sabi niya, ayan, tama. Good. Sabi niya, move forward. Okay, let me just check our second screen. Move forward and upward. That is right. Diba? Wala kang choice. MC by a board. That's true. Diba? The only direction you want to be, if you want to become successful here, is to move forward and move upward. Hindi ka pwedeng umatras. Hindi ka pwedeng bumaba. Now, think about it. The same in your business with EC. Naka-design tayo dito to move forward and move up. You know why this is important? Because remember, kung saan ka papunta, your direction will always define your destination. Let me repeat. Your direction will always define your destination. Kung saan ka papunta, magde-define nun kung saan ka makakarating, depende kung saan yung direction mo. Like for example, if you are from Manila, and you are traveling going to, let's say, Bicol, di ba? Kung papunta ka ng Bicol, ang destination mo, Bicol, pero ang direksyon ng dinaanan mo, pa North Luzon Expressway, kahit maghapon kang bumiyahe, hindi ka makakarating ng Bicol. If your destination is, let's say, Benguet or Baguio, panorte ka, pero ang direksyon ng andar mo, pa South Luzon Expressway. Hindi ka makakarating kahit maghapon kang bumiyahe. So, the same in becoming successful. If you want to become successful in whatever business, especially in empowered consumerism, gusto mo magpalaki ng grupo, gusto mo magkaroon ng leverage, gusto mo magkaroon ng passive income, gusto mong matuto mag-online, kung yan ang destination mo, mga kaibigan, pero ang direksyon ng galawan mo, alright? Ang direksyon ng galawan mo, mas madalas ka pang nanonood ng mga negative news. Mas madalas ka pang nanonood ng tulpo. Ayan, okay? Mas nag-i-enjoy ka pang makinig ng mga negative at mga showbiz at makanood ng mga nagti-TikTok. Ayan. Kung dyan mas madalas na ubos ang oras mo at yan ang direction mo, hindi ka makakarating sa destination mo. You need to make sure that your habits, your thoughts, your direction, ano yung mga iniisip mo araw-araw, saan mo ginugugol yung oras mo araw-araw, are directed towards your destination kung saan ka papunta. Yan. Kaya direction will define, very important, you need to know. And that's the reason why I want to remind you that we are designed to move forward, because whatever challenges, whatever problems, whatever circumstances you are into right now, whatever crisis na tumama ngayon sa negosyo mo, whatever crisis na tumama ngayon sa grupo mo, nag-attrition, naubos, I am telling you, hindi ka naman pwedeng bumalik eh. Don't quit. Huwag kang babalik kung nasan ka dati. Gano'n man kabigat yung problema mo ngayon, we are all designed to move forward. Paabante lagi, pasulong lagi. You'll break through that. You will overcome that. You will surpass that, whatever happens. You will surpass that. All right? You will surpass. There's always light after every tunnel. All right? You will surpass that. We are all designed to move forward. In fact, to prove you that, look at your body. Tingnan nyo paano tayo dinesign. We believe that our Creator is so good and so great. Tingnan mo yung katawan mo, paano ka dinesign. We are all designed to move forward. Do you agree? Ha? Do you agree that we are all designed to move forward? Yung katawan mo, lahat ng dinesign tayo ng creator natin, naka-design tayo talaga, pagkakagawa pa lang sa atin, we are perfectly and perfectly and talaga ng mga pinag-isipan ang pagkakagawa sa atin ng creator natin. Hindi niyo mabuti lahat ng importanteng parte ng katawan mo nakaharap. It's facing forward. Is that right? Look at your eyes. Your eyes are facing forward. May nakita ng mga kaibigan mo, ang mata nasa likod. Your ears are facing forward. Your mouth is facing forward. Your nose is facing. All of your important parts of your body, important senses are facing forward. It was designed to go forward. Look at your hands. Pag may aabutin ka, paharap. Wala kang makikitang tao na pag may aabutin, tatalikod muna. Tapos aabutin patalikod. Ha? Ang gumagawa lang nun, jeepney drivers. Ha? Yung mga, saludo tayo sa mga jeepney drivers natin ngayon. Ha? Okay? Sila lang po yung kumukuha ng paatras pag nagsusukle. Ang gagaling niya mga yan. Okay? Pero lahat tayo naka-design. Pag may aabutin ka, pa-forward. Diba? We are designed to move forward. Look at your feet. Tignan mo yung paa mo. Ang paa mo nakaturo paharap. Kasi pag may pupuntahan ka, ang galaw natin lagi paabante. Wala ka naman sigurong kakilala na pag may pupuntahan, papunta dito, okay, may pupunta sa pinto, tatalikod muna, tapos lalakad patalikod. Okay? So we are all designed to move forward. So the same with your business, the same in your life. Whatever challenge, obstacle, or problems you're encountering right now in relationship, in your business, in your family, in your career, always remember, we are all designed to move forward. Hindi ka nakadesign para bumalik. Hindi ka nakadesign para tumigil dyan at babaran yung problemang yan. Remember, we don't drown into ocean by falling into it. We drown into ocean by staying under it. Ang tao hindi naman malulunod kapag nalaglag sa dagat. Ang tao malulunod kapag nagstay sa ilalim ng dagat. So if you have a problem right now, if there's a storm crisis happening to us right now, you'll not get drowned with this. You'll not get drowned with all of these things that is happening around you, okay? Just by falling to it, just by failing, just by being rejected, no? Malulunod ka sa mga problemang yan at mahihirapan ka talaga maka-breakthrough if you'll stay there. Don't stay there. Move forward. Okay? Move forward. Remember that whatever happens in your past, one of the main reason bakit marami tayong mga kaibigan, kakilala, na hindi maka-breakthrough into their problems, no? May kikita ng konti, pero wala pa ring savings, hindi ma-handle yung finances, di ba? Marami tayong makakilala na nagpalaki ng grupo, tapos mawawala, right? May sisimulan, may kakilala ka bang ganon? Yung mahilig magsimula, pero hindi tinatapos. There's a lot of people who loves to start something without finishing it. And that's one precursor of people who cannot break through in life. Kaya maraming tao hindi maka-breakthrough. Maraming tao hindi maging successful. Maraming tao nahihirapan sa buhay ngayon. You know why? Because when they start something, they don't finish it. O, parang ito lang eh. Kanina, sinimulan mo to, hindi mo matapos-tapos. Okay? Nadidistract ka kaagad. Alright? If you are here and you want to attend a training, if you want to enjoy this session and get some nuggets into it, because your goal here is not just to listen to me. Your goal here is to listen and to teach. Ang goal mo dapat ngayon, medyo nag-take notes ka para may nakukuha kang nuggets. Parang this time, ikaw naman magtuturo sa iba. Ikaw naman magtuturo sa grupo mo. Ikaw magtuturo sa mga leaders mo. Right? So one challenges of a lot of people, bakit hindi tayo maka-breakthrough is because, we tend to start something without finishing it. And one reason behind bakit ganun tayo, bakit tayo maka-breakthrough to that, marami tayong simula, marami tayong drama, and a lot of things is because the truth is, marami kasi tayong daladalang baggage from our past. Our mind, our subconscious is wired from the fears, the hurts, and the pains that we had from the past. And coming from those pain and hurts, that's what is pulling you back to your comfort zone. Kaya dati kung napahiya ka dati, na-reject ka dati, nag-fail ka dati, your mind is designed to keep you safe. And it will tell you, Miko, pag ginawa mo yan, sinubukan mo yan, masaktan ka na naman, mahirapan ka naman, maloloko ka na naman. Alright? It's not safe for you. So you tend to go back and stay on your comfort zone. Remember, no one grows within their comfort zone. Growth is always outside of comfort zone. Dapat may subukan ka laging bago. Alright? So for you to break through that and for you to get out of your comfort zone, I encourage each and everyone to start in moving out from your past. Kailangan maintindihan mo na wala namang problema sa nakaraan mo. Wala, kahit gaano ka painful or kasakit yung mga nangyari sa past, yung mga problema and challenges, all of those challenges are designed to happen. Kahit gaano kapangit yung past, okay, yung mga nangyaring problema on the past, mistakes, pagkakamali, I am telling you, lahat yun nakadesign mangyari. Bakit? Kasi nangyari na sila. All right? All of those problems are designed to happen to you because all of those made you the person you are today. Yan. So yung past mo, we learn from it, okay? But you need to, don't just move on, learn from it, and move up. Okay? Lahat ng mga mga mistakes, past failures, no? You don't get afraid in making mistakes. You don't get afraid in failing, but in fact, you learn from it. You learn from it and move up. You grow from it. You develop from it. You born new strength from it. You born and acquire new knowledge from it. Yun ang silbi ng mga pagkakamali natin para gumaling tayo lalo. Kaya okay lang mapahiya. Okay lang tawanan. Alright? Okay lang. Basta may natututunan ka. You're moving forward. Okay ba? Kaysa naman sa wala kang ginagawa. Kaysa naman sa taga-panood ka lang lagi. Kaysa naman sa taga-tingin ka lang lagi, taga-comment ka lagi. Diba? Tapos tatawanan mo pa yung iba. Okay lang. At least ikaw yung gumagawa at sumusubok. Diba? Maraming tao sa labas, taga-tawa lang lagi. Taga-tawa lang lagi sa'yo. Hindi na nga nag-join ng asar pa. May ganun ba? Diba? Yung hindi na nga nag-join sa'yo, inasar ka pa. Yung hindi na ayaw na nga sumubok into entrepreneurship, okay, pero ang daming reklamo sa trabaho, ang daming reklamo sa buhay, ang daming reklamo sa gobyerno, pero ayaw namang sumubok. Alright? Ayaw sumubok gumawa ng paraan. So again, it's okay. Tawanan ka, ma-reject ka, mag-fail ka, magkamali ka, but the most important thing is you are moving forward. You are moving forward. So sa lahat ng mga ka-area 4 natin dito, mga ka-easy natin, right? Kahit pakitype dyan, move forward and move up. Sige nga, yan, tingnan natin sa second screen. Ayan na, nagcha-charge pa kasi. Kaya dito ako tumitingnan. Sige, sa mga ka-area 6 natin, yan, move forward. Sige, type mo dyan. Move forward. Okay, good. Now, one way, like I said a while ago, for you to break through and for you to help yourself, kasi wala namang ibang tutulong sa'yo, hindi naman po kami. Hindi naman din po yung mentor mo, coach mo. Ang tutulong sa'yo, walang iba kung hindi ikaw. Bonus na lang yung coach mo na nandyan lagi. Bonus na lang nandyan lagi yung mga sponsors mo na tumutulong sa'yo, yung mga mentors mo. Bonus na lang yan. Okay? But again, by the end of the day, despite of how good your coach is, despite of how good your mentor is, the end of the day, when you go home and you are alone, when you face the mirror, ikaw at ikaw lang rin ang makapagpabago sa buhay mo. Ikaw at ikaw lang rin ang makapagsasabi sa buhay mo kung kailan ba enough is enough. Gusto ko nang baguhin yung buhay ko, gusto ko nang seryosohin to. Ikaw lang rin ang makakapagsabi nun. Hindi po kami. We are just here to be consistent and persistent in reminding you, in telling you that. Kasama yung mga coaches and mentors natin all over our industry. But at the end of the day, alright, it all boils down to your decision. Ikaw pa rin. Okay? Kaya para maka-breakthrough ka, I highly suggest, if you are really serious to end up at enough is enough, pag dumating ka sa point na enough is enough, ayoko na. Ayoko na dito sa ibang bansa, gusto ko nang makauwi sa Pilipinas kasama ng mga mahal ko sa buhay. Ha? Ayoko na ng ganito na lagi nilang darating ang sweldo, may-ari na. Okay? Enough is enough. Ayoko na ng ganito na maraming utang. Enough is enough. Ayoko na ng ganito na lagi na lang akong taga-nood, taga-like, taga-follow. Gusto kong dumating ang time, ako naman na may malaking grupo. If that particular moment comes to you, the only thing you need to do for you to break through, you need to start removing and leaving all your wastes, your baggages. Kailangan matuto kang mag-leave ng mga baggage. Ano ba yung mga baggage mo? Tingnan mo kanina balik tayo sa katawan. Naka-design tayo, dinesign tayo ng creator natin. God designed us to move forward. Lahat yan nakaharap sa harapan. Isa lang ang parte ng katawan na nakaharap sa likod. O, tingnan mo isa lang yung parte ng katawan na importante rin na nakaharap sa likod. O ano yon? Sige nga. O, type mo dyan. Ano yung parte ng katawan mo? Nag-iisang parte ng katawan mo nasa likod. Tinitingnan ko yung second screen natin sa cellphone. Sige nga, type kayo dyan. Huy, type kayo. Alin dyan yung nag-iisang parte ng katawan na nakaharap sa likod na importante rin para sa lahat ng tao. Sige nga, type mo nga dyan. Ano yon? Ito, yung back mo. Ang tawag, ano? Okay, type mo dyan. Ang tawag, puwet. Di ba? Yung puwet, yan ang nag-iisang parte ng katawan na nakaharap sa likod. Yan, tama. Puwet, lubot. Arvin, Okay, anong tanong? Anong lumalabas sa puwet? Anong lumalabas sa lubot? Walang iba kung hindi poops, waste. Kaya dinesign ng creator yan. Yan ang nag-iisang parte ng katawan na nakadesign sa likod. Kasi nakadesign yan para hindi mo na balikan ang mga poops, ang mga waste, ang mga baho mo. Nakaraan mo yan. Okay, matuto dyan. You learn from it. You utilize it. But again, that's past. You learn from it and you move on from it. Hindi na nakadesign, ang problema, ang challenge, hindi nakadesign para problemahin. Again, let me repeat, it's all about perspective. Kung may problema, it's all about your perspective about the problem. If it comes from a perspective or a perception that the problem is a problem, then the problem will be a big problem for you. It will be a big obstacle for you, and you'll never move forward. But if you're coming from a perception and a perspective that every problem is a blessing because it's an opportunity for you to grow, then I'm telling you, all right, you will be unlimited. You will be limitless. You can move forward. You can reach heights that you haven't reached before. You can reach performance that you haven't reached before. All right? Naka-design itong mga problema to. Sabi nga, I love this quote, said that, failing in life or failure in business or in life is actually a great opportunity for us to start again intelligently. Pag nagkakamali pala tayo or nag-fail tayo, that's actually from our past. That's actually a great opportunity for us to start again, this time more intelligently. Kasi nasubukan mo na, kasi nagawa mo na. Right? Ganun din po dito. Kaya subok-subok. Mas magandang bilisan mo magkamali. And again, from there, remove all and leave all your ways. Nakadesign yan to remove yung procrastination, yung laziness, lack of focus, impatience, mga problema, mga drama. Marami sa atin kaya hindi maka-breakthrough. Ang daming drama. Di ba? Alright? Self-entitlement, bad habits. Di ko na po isa-isahin yung mga bad habits na yan. Alam mo na kung ano yung mga karumal-dumal mong habit na hindi nakakatulong. Okay? Para ikaw makarating sa destination mo. Alright? So again, you need to break up with that. You need to decide right now if enough is enough. Okay? If enough is enough, dapat dumating ka sa point kung saan ikaw mismo, in the end of the day, ikaw mismo, you decide to remove and leave all this waste. Alright ba? Okay ba? Okay ba? That's number 1. Okay? So yan, di ba? Snakes and ladder board game lang yan, ha? Parang lumalalim tayo sa business. O, number 2. O, sige nga. Number 2, if you're ready to shift already, number 2, sige, puso-puso tayo dyan, ha? Libre po yan, walang bayad yan, ha? Puso-puso, like dyan, okay? O, ito na, number 2. O, balik tayo sa snakes and ladders. Tanong, sa board game ng snakes and ladders, mga kaibigan, now that you know your direction, you need to move forward and move up to win the game from 1 to 100. Tama? Tanong, o, ano yung unang action na gagawin dapat muna ng lahat ng player para maka-move forward ka doon sa board game ng snakes and ladders? O, sige nga, alam mo yan. Lahat ng player ng snakes and ladders ginagawa yan. Yun muna yung una yung gagawin para maka-move ka. Hindi ka makakagalaw at makaka-move forward. Okay? Pag hindi mo ginawa to. Ano yung dapat gawin ng bawat player sa snakes and ladders? Ha? Yung board game na snakes and ladders. Ano yung una nating dapat gawin? Bawat player ginagawa yan paulit-ulit para maka-move forward. Kasi hindi gagalaw yung pato mo pag hindi mo ginawa to. Yan. Sige nga, type mo nga dyan. Type. Come on. Type there. Type. Yan. Sige, ano yung dapat gagawin, ha? Ayan, tama. Okay, itira. Tira talaga, ha? Itira. I-roll. Itira yung dice. You need to roll the dice, ha? MC. By a board, ha? Itira daw yung dice. Tama naman. Itira, okay? I-roll mo yung dice. The only way for you to move forward is for you to roll the dice. Tama ba? Diba? Hindi ka mag-move forward pag hindi umikot yung dice, pag walang number na lumabas. Okay? Now, you know what does it mean? Rolling the dice in snakes and ladders, all right, and in life, in connection to our life or to our business, rolling the dice signifies taking the risk. Diba? Pag nag-roll ka ng dice, hindi mo naman lalabas dyan eh. Pag nag-roll ka ng dice at magsimula kang mag-roll, mag-roll, you try it, you do it, right? That signifies taking risk. Ganon din sa business, ganon din sa buhay, hanggat hindi ka willing mag-take ng all out. Hanggat hindi ka willing mag-take ng risk all out at lagi kang may options na babalikan, hindi ka makakabuelo dito sa negosyo natin. Look at the people who became millionaire. For the past 14 long years, our company, our industry has been running here in the Philippines and in different countries. Ladies and gentlemen, one common denominator of the successful people out of 14 long years, 15,000 multi-millionaires coming from different parts of the world, in the Philippines and Asia Pacific and Middle East and Africa. Guys, 15,000 multi-millionaires for the past 14 long years. Look at them. The common denominator ng mga storya nila, lahat po sila, alright, they tend to burn their boats, burn their bridge, burn their options, and they give it all out. They take the risk, they took the risk, and give it all out. Tinodo. Take the risk. Okay? Now, the only difference in the Snakes and Ladders, sa Snakes and Ladders board game, pag nag-roll ka ng dice, nag-take ka ng risk, you will wait and wish for the best. Di ba? Hintay mo, sana number 5, sana number 4, sana number 6, kasi nandun yung ladder para umakyat. Sa board game, maghihintay ka lang. You will wish for the best. Now, the good news here in our business, in Empowered Consumerism, dito, pag nag-take ka ng risk, you are not going to wait and wish for the best, but you have the power and the option to do your best. Kaya I highly encourage each and everyone, the best way for you to maximize this, okay, this transition, this recession, the only way is for you to actually take the risk. All out mo, my friend. All out po, kaibigan. Ha? Huwag kang matakot mag-take ng risk kasi nothing will happen when you are not willing to give it all to take risk. In fact, hindi mo naman kailangan katakutan ng risk kasi bago ka pa nabuhay, may risk na. Okay? The moment life starts within you, risks happen. Risk starts already. The moment yung unang tumibok yung puso mo, nasa loob ka pa lang ng tiyan ng nanay. Lahat tayo, you and me. When we were still in the womb of our mothers, nung unang tumibok ang puso natin, may risk na. Tama ba? Di ba? Kaya nga, di ba, mga buntis, may mga kilala kayong buntis ngayon, di ba? For 9 months, kailangan alagaan ng baby sa tiyan. Bakit? Kasi pag nagsimula ng mabuntis ang babae at nagkaroon na ng baby sa loob, may buhay na, hanggat may buhay na dyan, may risk na. Kaya in 9 months, kailangan alagaan yan kasi there could be a risk of preterm labor, there could be a risk na malaglag yung baby, so kailangan alagaang mabuti. Right? Because the moment life starts, risk starts. The moment you can never learn how to walk, right? Until you are willing to have the risk to fall. You'll never learn how to ride a bicycle if you're not willing to take the risk to fall. So lahat ng bagay naman may risk. So ganun din sa negosyo natin. In the business of Empowered Consumerism here in our company Alliance in Motion Global, there's a risk. I encourage you. When you give risk, I encourage you to give big risk. Lakihan mo na, itodo mo na, all out mo. Ang problema kaya marami sa atin, we tend not to break through in becoming successful kasi magre-risk ka na lang, small risk pa. Remember, when maliit ang taya, maliit ang risk, maliit ang commitment, maliit din ang hataw. Maliit din ang resulta. Kaya nga, you'll see a lot of people here, they perceive, it's all about, like I said, it's all about perception. It's a matter of perception. It's a matter of perspective. Pag ang perception mo sa negosyo natin, small-time business, ang tingin mo sa negosyo natin, benta-benta, ang tingin mo sa negosyo natin, part-time, additional income, yan yung ginagawa ng mga walang magawa. Ha? Pag ito ang tingin mo sa negosyo natin, tendency, ang risk mo dito, ang action mo dito, ang hataw mo dito, pang part-time din, pang benta-benta lang rin, pang additional income lang rin, pag wala lang rin magawa, guess what? Ang resulta mo, barya-barya rin. And then the time will come, you will say, baka hindi pala para sa akin to, hindi naman pala yayaman dito, baka para lang sa kanila yan. I encourage you, most of the people who became successful in our industry, sila yung ang perception nila, nung nag-join sila, nung ginawa nila ang Empowered Consumerism, nung ginawa nila itong negosyong to, ang perception nila, this is a big-time business. Eto na makakapagpabago sa buhay ko at ng pamilya ko. Ang perception nila, big time. Kaya the way sila mag-risk, hindi 1 account, hindi 3 accounts, hindi 7 accounts, 15 accounts, pati buong pamilya. Etong malindi. Talagang pinlano ang structure. Kasi big time ang tingin nila eh. Pinlano ang structure, talagang binawa ang best, nag-invest, hindi lang naman sa package eh. You'll start your investment into your tools, especially now that we are online. Nag-invest. Nag-invest sa negosyo, nag-invest sa sarili para matuto. Kasi sineryoso nila because they perceive it as a big time business. Kaya ang hataw nila, big time din. Ang trabaho nila, big time din. Kung magsalita sila, pang big time din. Kaya ang resulta nila, big time din. Kaya nakikita nyo malaking resulta sa easy, that's reality, that's happening. Kaya kumikita ng malaki kasi malaki ang perspective nila, perception, pinanggalingan nila kung bakit nila ginagawa itong business natin. So the same with you guys, Area 4. Sa lahat ng mga taga-Area 4, I encourage you, if you want to really get serious result in this business, then start giving serious risk, all right, and serious massive action. Consistent massive action. Yan. Dapat dumating ka sa point na enough is enough. Eto na. Wala nang opsyong iba. I want to focus here. Okay? Ang problema natin, kaya tayo maraming what if. Di ba? Marami ka ba kilalang ganyan? Hindi po parang simula, ang daming what if. Paano kung hindi ko kaya? Paano kung hindi ako para dyan? Paano kung hindi ako magaling? Paano kung hindi sila makinig? Kaya ka maraming what if. Alam mo ba't marami kang what if? Ang totoo niyan kasi when you started doing the business, you are just dipping your toe in the water. You came into entrepreneurship and then you expect to become successful, but the truth is, and the reality is, pag hatawan na, pag getting serious na, pag negosyo na, kapag kakausap na, ang problema, you're just tipping your toe in the water. Ano sabihin ng tipping your toe in the water? Susubok lang. Diba? Subok-subok. Hindi ka pwedeng subok-subok dito. I encourage you guys, let me go straight with you. Area 4 and to all the ones listening today. If you are doing this business, okay, and you are here just to try, kung nandito ka para sumubok lang, I encourage you, wag mo nang ituloy. Uulitin ko po. Kung nandito ka para sumubok-subok lang, I encourage you, wag mo nang ituloy. Kasi sayang lang ang oras mo. Miko, ano ba naman tong training na to? Imbis na i-motivate mo kami, pinapakwit mo kami. Uulitin ko po. Kung nandito ka lang para subukan lang at i-try lang, wag mo nang simulan kasi sayang lang oras mo. Because if you want to become successful into something, you should not be here para subukan lang. If you want to become successful into something, you need to learn how to jump in. Italon mo, itodo mo. Parang swimming pool lang yan. Di ba sa swimming pool, pag niyayaya ka ng mga barkada mo, pare, tara na, swimming na. Halika na, dito ka na, talon ka na. Pag wala ka talagang balak mag-swimming, pupunta ka, lalapit ka sa swimming pool, ha? Tapos isasaw-saw mo yung paa mo. You will tip your toe in the water. Susubukan mo muna. Malamig ba, pare? Mainit ba yung tubig? Malamig ba? Pag sobrang lamig at sumubok ka lang, at sobrang lamig, ano mangyari? Madaling umatras. Madaling umuwi. Madaling hindi tumuloy. Madaling mag-quit. Kasi sumubok ka lang eh. You are just tipping your toe in the water. So I encourage you, parang swimming pool lang yan. If you want to become successful into easy, if you want to become successful into a business, you need to start jumping in. Italon mo. Ha? Italon mo. Walang reservations. Wala muna. Focus ka muna. Italon mo. Jump in. Parang swimming pool. Pag tinalon mo yan, kahit sobrang lamig niyan, wala lang choice. Nandun ka na sa loob eh. Wala nang katrasan yun. Basang-basa ka na eh. Wala nang katrasan. Wala nang kwitan. Wala nang ahon. Kahit na sobrang lamig, the good thing about human beings, you know what's the good thing about us? Human beings are naturally adaptive creatures. Mabilis tayo mag-adapt. Kahit sobrang lamig ng tubig, pag talon mo dyan, after 5 minutes, wala na. Sanay, nakapag-adapt na yung katawan mo. Ganon din sa negosyo natin. Ganon din sa transition online. Sa umpisa talaga medyo mahirap. But start to jump in. Huwag kang sumubok-subok. Start to become serious on it. Start jumping in. Start taking risk and giving your best. And I'm telling you, you'll be adapting in it. You'll be adapting into it. You'll get in love with it until you become good at it. Gagaling at gagaling ka pag tinodo mo. Alright? Okay ba yun? But again, let me tell you this. When you start taking risk, when you start giving your best, baka iba kasi sabi, kailangan ba talon talaga? Yes, kailangan. But again, hindi lang basta mag-take risk. Kailangan pinag-iisipan. Kaya nga, it's an harmony of your mind and your heart. Hindi pwedeng isa lang dito ang gagamitin mo. Ang tawag doon, intuition. You need to listen to your guts. But again, when you listen to your guts and you take risk, you need to make some calculated risk. Again, can you please type it down there, guys? Sabay-sabay tayo type nyo dyan. Ang gagawin natin is calculated risk. Guys, huwag kayong makulitan kapag may pinapatype po ako sa inyo. Alam nyo bakit? Kasi pag tinatype nyo, tini-spell nyo yung mga salita o yung mga ideas, it goes to your memory twice. Nasa pa-process natin twice, tumatanim siya sa subconscious natin. Unlike pag naririnig mo lang, it just comes to your memory once. But when you type it and spell it down, what happens is that it goes to your memory twice. So what you need to do when you take risk, you take calculated risk, but you need to give all. Can you type down there? Calculated risk. It's a combination of your mind and your heart. Hindi pwedeng puro isip lang. Pag puro isip, maraming mga sobrang matalino, kakaisip na kakaisip, kaka-analyze ng kaka-analyze na paralyze. Too much analyzation can lead to paralyzation. Ha? Kakaisip mo ng what if, ang dami mong what if, hindi ka naman sumusubok. Ano nangyari? Na-paralyze na, na-stagnant na. Na-consume ka na ng takot. Fear and doubt will consume you. You're not noticing, you are procrastinating, you're making excuses already because you're always thinking. Again, remember, your mind is wired to keep you safe. Your brain is wired and programmed to keep you surviving. Kaya pag lalabas ka talaga ng comfort zone mo, pag may gagawin kang uncertain, pag may gagawin kang business, pag gagawin kang isang bagay na you're not comfortable about it, if you're about to get out of your comfort zone, you know, your mind will signal it to himself and he will tell you, medyo dangerous yan for you. Baka masaktan ka, baka mag-fail ka, kaya ang daming what if. Your mind is designed to keep you surviving. Your mind is designed to keep you safe. So you cannot just listen to your mind. Most of the time, you need to also listen to your heart. Because your heart will never lie to you. Your heart will always tell you what you love, what you desire. That's what your heart will tell you. Pero, hindi ka pwedeng mag-decide ng puro lang puso. Pag 100% heart naman, di ba, most of the time, your decisions are coming from emotions. Kaya marami ng mga tao, nagka-leche-leche ang negosyo nila kasi lahat ng desisyon galing sa emosyon. Hindi naman pwedeng puro galing lang sa emosyon lahat. Pag na-excite ka, decide ka agad. Pag masaya ka, decide. Pag malungkot, decide. Pag maraming problema, nagdi-decide ka. Remember, don't ever make a permanent decision for a temporary emotion. Okay, let me repeat. Don't ever make a permanent decision coming from a temporary emotion. Yan. So ano dapat pala? Dapat balanse. Yan. You listen to your heart, but you also make a calculated risk. Pinag-iisipan din, ina-analyze, pero makinig ka sa puso, italon mo, itodo mo. Ha? Intuition, a balance and harmony of your mind and your heart. Ang daming yumaman dahil dyan. Okay? Okay ba yan? You need to listen to both your heart and your mind. Okay ba? You need to balance it most of the time. Okay ba yan? Talon mo na, jump mo na. Sa mga ready ng tumodo, sa empowered consumerism, come on, type down there. Everybody, type down there, puso, and type there, jump in. Kung ready ka na to jump in, ready ka na seryosohin, enough is enough. Okay? Enough is enough. Ready ka na. Those days are gone na taga-like, taga-comment, taga-follow ka na lang. The days will start this 2020. Ha? It will commence in the next coming year. Magsisimula, ikaw naman ang ilalike. Ikaw naman ang ifa-follow. Ikaw naman ang mag-share ng story mo. Ikaw naman mag-share ng testimony, ng success testimony mo. Ikaw naman ang pakikinggan namin sa storya mong napakaganda. Come on. Type down there. Alright? Jump in. If you're ready. Ha? Yan, ready na. Si MC Bayaborda is ready. Type down there. Jump in if you're ready to start. Ha? Enough is enough. Come on, type down there. Jump in. Yes, Maricel is ready. Jump in. Yan. Congrats sa inyong lahat. Ha? Again, remember, if you're ready to jump in and get serious, whatever happens, gano'n man kahirap, kahit anong pagsubok yan, iiyak mo lang yan. Pero again, move forward. Number 1, move forward and move up. Number 2, take the risk and do your best. Roll the dice. Okay ba yun? Alright. Now, number 3. Ito na. Apat lang. Number 3, guys. Ito, tanong. Balik tayo sa snakes and ladders. Ha? Balik tayo sa snakes and ladders. Ready ba kayo? Snakes and ladders tayo. Number 3. Ito, kaibigan. Tanong sa snakes and ladders. Okay? You roll the dice. Gumalaw na. Okay? Tanong. Pag-roll ng dice at paggalaw ng pato, can you expect to win the game rolling the dice once? Sige nga, type nga ka dyan, sagot nga kayo dyan. Let's interact in our chat room. Come on, sige po, comment kayo dyan. Sa board game ng Snakes and Ladders, ha? Kasi ito yung metaphor natin, di ba? Ito yung analogy natin, yung Snakes and Ladders. Tanong, can you expect to win the game from 1 to 100 in just rolling the dice once? Isang beses mo lang ni-roll yung dice, you expect to win and finish the game? Pwede ba mangyari yun? Ha? Type mo nga dyan, pwede ba? Pwede? Pwede ba yun? Isang beses ka lang nag-roll, nanalo ka? Ha? Pwede ba yun? Alright. Of course not. Hindi pwede. Hindi pwede. Ang number ng dice, 1 to 6 lang. Ang number ng tile, 1 to 100. Ang malupit doon, may mga ahas pa. Alright? So you cannot expect to win the game in rolling the dice once. You need to make sure that you are willing to keep on rolling the dice. The same in business, the same in entrepreneurship, the same in empowered consumerism. If you want to become successful into a business like this, you need to be willing to be consistent. You need to be willing to keep on rolling the dice. Alright? Kailangan kaya nga ika nga ng isang Hall of Famer natin, Carlo Benaventura, ha? Ano sabi? Tuloy-tuloy lang. Ganun naman talaga. Alright? You need to be consistent. Lahat na naging successful in whatever endeavor they are into, they just became consistent. I'm telling you. Look at the basketball players. Alright? Look at the most successful basketball players. They can never become good on what they do, and they cannot become, hindi pwedeng maging, muscle memory sa kanila, yung kanilang pag-crossover, yung kanilang mga shooting, yung kanilang mga ginagawa. It can never become a muscle memory until they not do it consistently. They need to keep on doing it repeatedly. There's a science behind that because that's how our mind is wired. Pag paulit-ulit mong ginagawang isang bagay, you'll get good at it. Alright? Lahat ng mga taong gumaling at naging master sa craft nila, they become consistent in whatever. Look at the social media influencers right now. Most of you right now are followers of the social media influencers, mga vloggers, mga YouTubers. Ang laki ng mga kinikita nito mga to. What do you think is the key element to become a very successful social influencer? Simply, just become consistent in posting a content, add value to the people, create something that will attract eyeballs and become consistent on it. Pag nagpo-post sila, hindi sila pwedeng mag-post ng once a year lang. May nakita ka bang social influencer na sumikat sa isang post lang in 1 year? Kaya sila sumikat kasi everyday nagpo-post ng content. Everyday may bagong video. Every week merong bagong video. And from that, they are very consistent. Kaya yung mga followers nila, everyday nakikita sila sa news feed. And that's why they became successful as an influencer. Consistency. Ganun din sa negosyo natin. Whatever you are doing here, you need to be consistent. Ha? Tutuloy-tuloy mo. Uulitin ko, huwag kang magsisimula ng isang bagay na hindi mo willing tapusin. O parang itong training na to, ha? Pumasok ka dito. Kung pumasok ka dito, tapusin mo. Hindi pwede papasok ka na sa labas ka. Papasok ka na naman, lalabas ka. Kung pumasok ka dito, you participate, tapusin mo. Be consistent. You keep on rolling the dice. It's a great training for us here. Okay? So look at that. Kaibigan, you don't stop early. Marami sa atin sa umpisa pa lang tumitigil na. Because we became discouraged of failures, mistakes. Like I tell you, okay lang magkamali. In fact, kailangan bilisan mo magkamali para marami kang matutunan. Because learning, new strength, new knowledge only comes from making mistakes, only comes from facing problems head on. So don't stop early. Remember that everything big, they all started small. Lahat ng magaling, nagsimulang hindi magaling. Like I said, that's how our mind is wired. Repetition is the key for mastery. If you want to be good in something, one way how to utilize the most sophisticated and high technology gadget you own is not your cell phone, it's not your laptop, but your brain. Can you imagine your brain have more than 100 billion cells in it na dinudugtong ng mga electrical impulses, all right? And your brain is designed to have is neuroplasticity. Talagang it's designed to be adjusting, to be adapting, to be learning. Kailangan lang, you need to keep on repeating whatever you want to learn and you want to be good at. Ulit-ulitin mo, regardless of the age. Your brain is so powerful, your brain is so limitless. All right? So ganun din, if you want to be good in inviting, you keep on inviting. Keep on doing it. You want to be good in prospecting, you keep on doing it. Want to be good online, keep on doing it. You want to be good in speaking, you keep on doing it. Walang choice. Papasok sa subconscious mo. Dating ang time, magiging automated behavior na siya sa'yo. Na kahit hindi mo na siya consciously iniisip, nagagawa mo na siya. Automatic na siya, parang driving. So umpisa pagmamaneho ka, talagang conscious ka pa. Kasi natututo ka pa lang eh. Conscious mind is used to learn, right? New things, new ideas, new skills. But once you keep on repeating that, the neuroplasticity of your brain is designed to actually make the connection stronger from brain cells to brain cells until driving will become a muscle memory. It will become independent. It will become automatic. It will become subconscious. Na kahit nagte-text ka, na kahit may kausap ka, nakakapagmaneho ka, na kahit may iba kang iniisip, nakakauwi ka sa bahay na nagmamaneho. Kasi naging subconscious na siya. Ganon din sa negosyo natin. If you want to be good into something, the mind, the brain is designed and wired to keep on repeating something to become good at it. Kaya hindi po kami nagsasawa mag-training sa inyo. Kahit pa ulit-ulit. Kasi naniniwala kami, doon din kami natuto. Alright? Doon din kami, lahat ng magagaling, nagsimulang gumaling dahil paulit-ulit nakinig, paulit-ulit hanggang sa naging automatic na sa kanila, naging automatic na sa amin. Parang kanta yan. When the first time you hear a song and you like the song, you like the tune, you like the music, so umpisa papakinggan mo lang, pero hindi mo makukuha kagad. Pero pag inulit-ulit mong pakinggan, halos araw-araw mong pinapakinggan sa Spotify, sa iTunes, Lagi mong pinapakinggan sa radyo. Yung kanta, pag paulit-ulit daratingan tayo, mga 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 50 times yung pinakinggan. Ano mangyari? Papasok yung kanta down to your cellular level. Kakapal ng kakapal, neuroplasticity of your brain, it will connect to each and every part of your brain until to the point na kaya mo na siyang kantahin. Pag nasa shower room ka, kahit hindi ka naman marunong kumanta, dahil paulit-ulit mo narinig yung kanta, nakakanta mo na siya. Kaya nga di ba may tinatawag na last song syndrome, LSS. Yung huli mong narinig na kanta sa sasakyan, pag paulit-ulit mo narinig, pagbaba mo ng sasakyan, kinakanta mo. Kinakanta mo na mag-isa. Because that's how your mind or brain is wired. That's how your brain is programmed. So, ganun po gamitin ang utak natin. Kaya if you want to be good in something, keep on repeating and doing it. Keep on repeating and hearing it. Darating ang time kakakinig mo ng training, darating ang time bukalabas na siya sa bibig mo. Ikaw na nagsasalita. Ikaw na nagsishare sa iba. You'll be good at it. Okay ba yun? Yan. Don't stop early. Everything big started small. And of course, don't stop in the middle of the game. Yung iba naman, okay, nagsumila, tapos nung medyo kumita ng konti, nung umpisa, grabe hataw, grabe ang commitment, grabe ang risk, grabe bigay todo. Pero nung kumita ng konti, alright, nung medyo nagkumita na or medyo nagkaroon ng problema, nag-attrition, nag-relax na, tumigil na. Don't stop in the middle of the game. Yung iba, kung kailan part-time, ang dami kausap. Pero kung kailan nag-full-time na, nawala na ng purpose, kumita lang ng konti, tumigil na. Don't stop in the middle of the game. Keep on doing it. Be willing to start again. Be willing to start. Okay? Pag, when you feel stuck, don't stop when you're slide and got stuck. Nagkaroon ng attrition, naubos ang grupo, alright? Nag-build ka, tapos parang nakaka-frustrate. Di ba parang sa snakes and ladders? Nasa taas ka na, tinamaan pa ng ahas, nakaka-frustrate eh. Alright? Parang ganun sa negosyo natin, parang nagkaroon ng attrition. Attrition is the natural process of people fading out in the business. And when this time happens, anong nangyari? Na-frustrate tayo. Hindi natin parang ayaw ko na. Grabe naman to. Di ba? Nakapag-build na ako, nawala pa. Nung isang araw lang, power sila. Grabe, power, payaman. Nung tinawagan ko next week, ano sabi sa akin? Who you? Hindi ka na kilala. Sinisin zone ka na. Di ba? So again, when things happen like this, no? When people fade out and naturally people really come and go, it's a natural, natural way of that's a natural nature of that's the nature of our business. People really come and go. And I'm telling you, when people fade out, when your business fade out, when crisis like this struck, don't stop. Don't stop. Yun lang. Ang solution lang doon, ang pinaka-antidote lang doon, pag na-frustrate ka, pag na-discourage ka, alright? Sabi ng iba, kasi ang hirap pumatongin, walang budget eh. Ang hirap pumatongin, hindi ako makabuelo sa online, hindi ako makapag-online. Guys, ano bang sagot doon? Anong solusyon? Hindi ang solusyon, humataw ka. Ang solusyon, build new legs. Sponsor new people, close new bloods, build new teams, build new legs, get new reorders. Kuha ka ng mga bagong reorders para umikot ulit. Back to basics. Ang problema kasi nung kumita ka na, hindi ka na willing magsimula ulit. Nung nasubukan mo ng kumita ng konti, nakapaglabas ng kotse, alright? Naka-travel dito, naka-travel dyan. Nung nagkaroon ng attrition ng grupo, ayaw mo nang magsimula ulit. You need to be willing to start again. Ganun talaga. That's the only antidote. That's the only solution when things go down, when you got stuck, when you slide down. The only antidote is to keep on doing it again. You don't have to worry kung magsisimula ka ulit. Bakit? Hindi ka naman katulad ng pagsisimula mo noon eh. Because this time, kung magsisimula ka ulit, may strong leg ka na. Kung magsisimula ka man ulit at naubos talaga ang grupo mo, okay lang. Bakit? Kung magsisimula ka ulit, okay lang. Kasi you are now more wiser than before. You're starting from experience. Dati nung nagsimula ka, talagang zero. But this time, you're starting from wisdom. You're starting from a skill. You're starting, mas magaling ka na kaysa before. Kaya okay lang magsimula ulit. Basta kailangan lang willing kang magsimula ulit. Willing ka to go back to basics. Alright? Go back to basics kung paano ka nagsimula noon. Alright? Okay lang. Yun talaga. That's the only antidote. When things slide, when things got stuck. Alright? When you are in the middle of the game, don't ever stop. Keep on rolling the dice. Be consistent. Okay? Kaya natin yan, guys. Kaya natin. Lalo na po ngayon na nasa crisis tayo. This is the best time. This is the best time to do this. This is the best time to take advantage. Alright? A lot of people are now looking for opportunity. Para sa atin, pag may crisis, yes, we know the difficulty that is happening right now. But I'm telling you, pag may crisis, may problema. Pag may problema, may pangangailangan. Pag may pangangailangan, may opportunity. Tama? Kasi kung may maraming pangangailangan ng tao sa labas, may opportunity pwedeng solusyonan. Right? Kung walang problema sa labas, wala na tayong solusyon ng problem. Remember, you are not here to sell something. Hindi ka salesman dito. Ang trabaho natin dito is to solve problems. Look for problems to solve. Look for problems that you can actually help and add value to others, and I am telling you. All right? Mas magagaan mong gagawin yung business. Look for problems to solve. Ang daming problema ngayon na pwede natin solusyonan using your platform. Okay ba? All right. And last but not the least, okay, yan. Okay? Yes, sir. Yes, keep on going lang. Yes, Jen. Okay, Arvin. Cyril. Yes. Jovenal. Hello. Yan, okay. Titignan ko yung second screen. Nandito. Okay, tuloy ko na. All right. Mayet. Yes. All right, eto na. Last but not the least, number 4. Balik tayo doon sa stake sa board game natin. Okay? Number 4. Ito na, last na pang-apat na. Okay? Oh, look at the board game from 1 to 100. Tanong ko sa'yo. Okay? Tanong ko sa'yo. Saan sa tingin mo yung pinakamarami yung snake? Ha? Pinakamarami yung snake. Saan? On the top or on the bottom? Saan pinakamaraming snake? Saan pinakamas mahirap? From 1 to 20 or from 81 to 100? Saan sa tingin mo? Yan, sige nga. Type nga kayo dyan. Saan tingin mo? Saan sa tingin mo mas pinakamahirap in this board game? Again, this is our metaphor or analogy, right? Itong board game na to, Snakes and Ladders. Saan dyan? From 1 to 20 or from 81 to 100? Saan sa tingin nyo may pinakamaraming snake, pinakamahirap? Okay? The difficulty level is harder. Saan po? Yes, tama si Jen, ha? On the top. Di ba? On the top. Doon sa 81 to 100, apat, oh, yung ahas. Nandun yung pinakamahabang ahas. Yung tipong pag tumama ka sa 87, bababa ka ulit sa number 24. Okay? Ang layo. Again, guys, what I'm saying is this, all right? Look at this board game. You know, nang nilalaro ko to with my son, sabi ko, grabe, no? Ganito rin talaga sa negosyo, eh. In our business, ang dami ko na-realize sa kanya. Totoo to, oh. Sa board game ng Snakes and Ladders, expect mo na, mas humihirap pagdating sa malapit ka na sa finish line. Kung kailan malapit ka na maging successful, kung kailan lumalaki na yung grupo, kung kailan dumadami na yung encoding, kung kailan dumadami yung activity, ha? Tsaka naman nagkakaroon ng mga interruptions. Life is full of interruptions. Right now, we are praying for people in Nigeria. Nigeria, Economy Driver Plan 2.0 in Nigeria is now building a momentum. But just recently, just right now, there's a happening that there is something happening in Nigeria, and that's why we keep on praying for the safety of our people in Nigeria. May mga protest, nagkakasakitan sila ngayon doon, and we keep on praying. Let's pray for our people in Nigeria. Nagmo-momentum. Pero kung kailan nagmo-momentum, doon naman nagkakaroon ng mga interruptions. Ganun talaga. Ganun sa negosyo natin. Alright? Ganun sa buhay. Okay? When things are going up, when things are shifting high, that's the time the difficulty level is getting higher. Remember that in shifting up, the higher you are, the harder it will become, the difficulty level. That's the time the universe will test you. Okay? Kung kailan ka nag-commit, minsan di ba kung kailan ka talaga nagsabi na, eto na talaga gagawin ko na, tsaka dumadami yung mga challenges and problema, the universe will test you. Is that right? Di ba? Pag sabi mo, magda-diet na ako! Nung nag-declare ka, magda-diet ka na, mga ilang linggo na, nakapag-push up ka na, nakapag-sit-ups ka na. Di ba? After 1 week, 2 weeks ng panay exercise, tsaka naman nagkakaroon ng party sa kapitbahay. Okay? Tsaka naman tatawag yung barkada mo, pare, birthday ko! Magpapainom ako, may pakain dito, ang dami pagkain. Tsaka dumadami yung temptation. The same in a business. Alright? And shifting up, habang lumalaki yung grupo mo, the larger your team is, the bigger your network is, the more famous you become. The bigger, the more people looking at you, the more people listening to you, the more people, needing your support, the more the difficulty level of your business will be. Okay? Kaya, again, what we can actually learn from this is that if you are starting the business, you need to expect this. If you're expectant of this, alam mo na habang tumatagal, pahirap ng pahirap, habang palaki ng palaki, pahirap ng pahirap. Kasi like what the uncle of Spider-Man said, more power comes with more responsibility. Now, it's okay to handle. Hindi ka gugulatin yan. Hindi ka gugulatin kung alam mo at expected mo siya. Right? Pag expected mo, na mas mahirap ang problema, ang difficulty level ng challenges at obstacles tumitindi habang lumalaki ang grupo. Pag ini-expect mo na siya, you know what to do when you are starting. Habang nagsisimula ka ngayon, alam mo na kailangan magpagaling ka habang ngayon pa lang. You need to face problem head on. Remember this, guys. pag may problemang dumating sa ngayon habang nagsisimula ka, never give up on it. Never give up. Lalabas yung benepisyo niyan. Pag hindi ka nag-give up doon sa mga problema na experience mo ngayon, hirap mag-transition ngayon ups eh. Ang hirap mag-keep ng tao ups, ang hirap magpag-duplicate ups eh. Magaling na ako mag-recruit, magaling na ako magbenta, magaling na ako mag-refer, magaling na ako mag-sponsor. Pero hindi ko alam bakit nawawala yung tao. Nahihirapan ako sa duplication. Nahihirapan ako magturo. Nahihirapan ako mag-keep. Now, if you are there, don't give up. Alright, never give up on something you really want. Yes, it's difficult to wait, it's difficult to work hard, but it's more difficult to regret. Kasi pag nag-quit ka dyan, pag tinigil mo yan, alright, pag nag-give up ka dyan, you'll never be prepared when things are high again. You will start again back to scratch. Kaya I encourage you, pag may problema, let's face it on, head on. Alright, let's face every problem head on because the more problem you face, the more you become a good problem solver. So when things are high, when you're on the top, you are ready for it. You're well prepared. You're a better problem solver already. Yan. Okay, walang shortcut dapat. Diba? Parang sa libro lang yan eh. Diba? Hindi mo matatapos ang isang buong libro kung lagi nagsisimula sa chapter 1. Marami sa atin, diba? We love to always keep on starting. Okay? Kaya marami sa atin pag medyo napapagod na, pag chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, pagdating sa chapter 5, inantok na, natulog. Pagkatulog, kinabukasan, may bago na namang libro. Nakita, ang ganda ng libro ngayon, bago ah. Ganun talaga pag bago, medyo nakaka-attract eh. Diba? Tinigil mo na yung isa, hindi mo tinapos, nagawa ka na naman ng bago. Hindi ka makakatapos ng libro hanggat lagi ka nagsisimula sa chapter 1. The same in our company, the same in our industry. You'll never become successful and learn and become more mature, okay? Kung lagi ka nagsisimula sa step 1. Lagi ka nasa building, okay? Lagi ka lumalabas. You always shift. Instead of shifting up, you shift out. You tend to jump in from one fence after another. Diba? Kaya yun nangyari pag may mga nag-sprout, especially in times of crisis like this, ang dami nag-sprout out ng mga bagong companies coming in and out, overnight companies selling their pioneering sell point startup. Bago kami, dito mas maganda, bago. There's no such thing as startup. There's no such thing as pioneering. Kasi pag nag-jump in ka sa isang kumpanya na pioneering at startup, you know what happens? After 3 years, kung tatagal man yan at tumagal man, after 3 years, tanong, bago pa rin ba? Hindi na. After 3 years, luma na rin sila eh. So what will happen? Pag luma na, lilipat ka na naman. Pag luma na, tatalon ka na naman. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that there's no such thing as that. Naturally, people became vulnerable when become tired and frustrated. Yun yung kailangan nating i-expect na. So habang tumatagal tayo sa negosyo, normal pong mapagod, normal ma-frustrate. And tendency, when this happens to you, normal po, marami, kahit na kumikita, nababurnout eh. Paano pa hindi kumikita? So pag nababurnout ka na, napapagod ka na, when you get tired and frustrated, when you keep on doing something repeatedly, normally you get burned out. Kahit na mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, kahit gusto mo yan, you'll get burned out, guys. Mapagod ka. So you need to know how to stop the cycle and, relieve yourself. Kasi what happens is that when you get tired and frustrated, psychologically speaking, you become impatient. Nagiging mainipin ka na. Habang tumatagal ka, nagiging blinded negatively ka na. Dati nakikita mo maganda, ngayon puro pangit na. Parang sa relationship. O, di ba? Yung may mga girlfriend, boyfriend, nung umpisa, grabe yung mga boyfriend na yan. Nung naliligaw pa lang, grabe ang sipag. Di ba? Kahit maghatid, sundo, mag-iintay ng matagal yan, maihatid at sundo ka lang. Di ba? Grabe ang excitement, ang passion sa umpisa. Grabe yung ligawan, di ba? Yung shooting part, di ba? Yung ligawan time, ligawan phase. Di ba? Alright? Yung honeymoon phase, grabe, excited talaga. After 5 years, after 10 years, after 20 years, 3 anak, 4, 5 anak, 20 years. Okay? Yung excitement nag-fade out. Habang tumatagal nga, di ba, sa marriage, ang isa sa mga ginagawa sa marriage counseling, ang isa sa mga kailangan ma-spark, kahit matagal na kayo, kailangan marunong kayo magpa-spark you need to learn how to fall in love repeatedly. Kahit na tumatagal. Yan yung laging dapat ituro, di ba? Pinag-uusapan. Yung communication and everything. Kasi ganun talaga, habang tumatagal ka sa isang bagay na ginagawa mo or sa isang tao or sa kahit saan, kahit sa negosyo, when you're getting used to it, tumatagal ka na, you tend to take it for granted. Dati, talagang todo ang passion mo. Pero habang tumatagal, yung maganda, nagiging pangit. You become blinded negatively. Dati, grabe power, ganda ng marketing plan. Ngayon, puro na-complain. Alright? Kasi you're getting tired. Tumatagal eh. Ganun talaga. It's psychology. So you need to expect this. And when you become blinded negatively, what happened? You become defocused. You tend to see others. May nakikita ka na mas maganda. May nakikita ka na on the other fence, parang mas maganda yung ano doon na, the grass is greener. Ha? Okay? But most of the time, when the grass is greener, the grass is fake. Okay? So nakita mo, parang mas maganda doon, parang mas okay doon na. Yan, nadidi-focus na. Yan na. So when the time happens, when you become defocused and you have another option, di ba, dati nga pinutol mo nga lahat ng option mo para maging successful ka sa AIM sa EC. But now, nung medyo tumatagal na naging tired and frustrated, you become impatient, become blinded negatively. Now that you're defocused, you tend to get another option. Ibang company naman, ibang opportunity. You're looking for another, you become defocused. And again, tatamaan na ng emotions. When you become too much emotional, you tend to make wrong decisions. So I want you to expect all of this, kahit na bago ka, nangyayari po itong mga to. Ito mga sinasabi ko, it's happening in real life. It's happening in real life. And again, to be honest, it's sad, but it's reality. This is happening to us. And pag nangyari to, at least alam mo what to do. All right? You need to know what to do. You need to know how to break the cycle. When you get tired and frustrated, wag mo nang intayin mangyari sa ito. You need to break the cycle. Paano mo break yung cycle? Pag kumikita ka na, malaki ng grupo mo, you can break the cycle by how? All right? Okay, by the way, pag nag-wrong decision na, dyan napapasok mga shortcuts, dyan napapasok yung mga kung ano, get rich quick. So, doon na naliligaw. You'll get lost. So, when these things happen, instead of going to this, for you not to get lost, no, you expect this already. The best way is to actually break the cycle and don't look for an easy way out, but find the best way forward. The challenge for most people is that when this frustration and, pagkapagod nangyayari and emotions nangyayari, they tend to look for an easy way out. And the easiest way out is to quit. The easy way out is to blame. Diba? Maninisi ka na. Kasi yung company, kasi yung mga may-ari, kasi yung gobyerno, kasi yung ganito. And again, that's the mentality of the poor people. We tend to blame others for what is happening to us. Why not control and, be the captain of your own ship? All right? You are the CEO of your empire, so you can do something about that, especially when you're already on top, especially when you're already having a huge network already, especially when you are already earning. Okay? Kaya yung mga kinakita mo, yung mga nagsusustain sa ating mga top leaders, yung mga top leaders na tuloy-tuloy, sila yung mga may sariling palo, sila yung gumagawa ng sarili nilang sistema. Sila yung talagang they're doing something about it. They're not waiting for anyone else. They're doing it for themselves. That's it. They're not looking for the easy way out, but they're finding the best way forward. They're not blaming, but they are assuming responsibility to become the captain of their ship. Okay? And let me quote on Engineer Jurgen Gonzalez in saying, ang kailangan mong matagalan ay yung pagiging matagal. Alright? Our Vice President saying that, ang kailangan mong matagalan ay yung pagiging matagal. Kasi pag tumatagal ka sa isang bagay na ginagawa mo, tendency you get better skills, you become more wiser, alright? Hindi ka lagi nagpapaulit sa mga unang skills, no? Pag lagi ka nagpapaulit-ulit, nag-shift out ka, jump ka ng jump, what happened? Ang lagi mo lang alam yung pagbebenta. Ang lagi mo lang alam pagbibuild. Kailan ka magtuto mag-keep? Kailan ka mag-mature? Kung may problema lang sa keeping, lumaki ang grupo, nagkaroon ng problema, nagkaroon ng temptation, so you tend to jump out. So, kailan mo matutunan na iharapin yun? So again, pag tumatagal ka sa isang bagay, whatever problem that is, you face them head on, you tend to assume responsibility and become the captain of your ship. What happens is that you gain better skills, you become more wiser, you get stronger endurance, you become more mature, you get brighter vision and mindset. And from that, guys, you'll convert your business into becoming an asset. Ang goal nating lahat dito, ang goal po nating lahat as you start your empowered consumerism business is to convert this business into becoming an asset. Ang goal mo, maging asset to. Asset is anything that puts money inside your pocket, even you're sleeping. You need to convert it to an asset. All right? I encourage each and every one of you, and I believe most of you here watching in Area 4 will convert this business into becoming an asset. At pag nangyari yan, pag naging asset na, ang tanong mo ngayon is what's next? As I close, guys, tonight, for me, when you're on top, when you're getting higher and higher in your success, para ready na po kayong lahat habang nagsisimula kayo. When you're getting higher, because this is your future, guys, when you're getting higher in your success, remember, the higher you are, the deeper your purpose should be. Kung ngayon, ang pangarap mo maging milyonaryo, maging global ambassador, maging successful, tama yan kasi motivation mo yan para sa'yo at sa pamilya mo. But the question is, what if you become a millionaire already? What if you become a global ambassador already? What if you bought your dream house already? What if you have it all already? Now, what's next? You always need to ask yourself, what's next. Pag tumigil ka na sa pagtanong sa sarili mo, what's next? That's the time stagnancy will start. Complacency will set in. And remember, complacency is the worst enemy of future possibilities. Pag nagiging complacent na tayo, doon na yun pumapasok. It's the time of us, fading out. So I encourage each and everyone, when you're getting higher, you always need to ask yourself, what's next? And the best answer for that question is that you go deeper. Kung tapos ka na, milyonaryo ka na, global ambassador ka na, it's not about you anymore, but it's about the people who believed in you already. Tulungan mo naman sila, alright, na maabot yung naabot mo. Okay? I learned this, I realized this when I was in Africa with our brothers there, in different countries. Grabe po, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, pero sa iba't ibang bansa, ang dami ng nangangailangan ngayon. Ang dami ng tao na kailangan ng empowerment, kailangan ng pag-asa, kailangan matulungan, and do this business like that. I am telling you. Focus on building people, not becoming money-oriented, but people-oriented, and people will build your business. You know what? Let me close with this. When a person's motivation for success starts and ends with money, it will always be short-lived. Right? Okay lang magsimula sa pera ang motivation because that's reality. We need money for us to sustain. Remember the Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Sa Maslow hierarchy of needs, if you try to research that, Maslow hierarchy of needs, the first need is the physiology needs. That's shelter, that's food, that yung damit mo and everything. The physiology needs, kailangan natin yan. Pagkain araw-araw, how to survive. After that, security, safety and security ng family. Safety and security mo. After that, papasok na yung love and belongingness. Yan na. Okay? One of the basic needs ng tao. After that, self-esteem. Okay? When you have it all, you'll tend to get, affirmations. Fame, power, yun na. Papasok na yan. After self-esteem, yan na. Again, guys, on the peak of that, may pera ka na, famous ka na, you're powerful. On the peak of that is self-actualization. At start, yes, money will be a motivation, but as you go further on the top, lalong lumalalim dapat. Pero kung hanggang pera lang din, when your motivation starts and ends with money, it is short-lived. Mabilis na mawala. But if one success is based on service and is anchored in serving and helping other people, it will be never-ending. Wala pong katapusan yan kasi walang katapusan ng taong kailangan ng tulong. Right? So, again, when you share the business, when you share the empowerment of EC, you share it as if you're solving problem of other people, adding value to other people, not getting them just to earn money, not for yourself, but again, for them as well. All right? So, again, we are problem solvers here. So, again, guys, I hope sa lahat ng mga taga Area 4, marami tayong natutunan tonight, marami tayong natutunan today, okay? I hope most of you have learned so much from our session. Very short siya, shift up your game with EC. Okay, imagine mo, galing lang sa Snakes and Ladder board game yan. Again, para po sa ating lahat, again, I truly believe in life, in our business, everything is about perception. Everything is about your own perspective. And I encourage you to come from a perspective of, success. And ito po yung gusto namin i-share sa lahat, empowerment. So again, guys, I encourage you, sa pagtatapos natin ngayon, I remind each and everyone every Saturday, Area 4, every Saturday, meron tayo niyan, Power of Perception, 10 p.m. Okay, we are sharing yung mga binigay lang rin sa atin ng ating mga coaches and mentors. Ayan, may bigay tayo ng mga book. Pwede kayo manalo dyan kasi I truly believe if you want to, understand how successful people perceive the world, you want to model and observe them, what you need to do is you need to actually read what they read, watch what they watch, and listen to what they listen to. Okay, I encourage you and take action. Siyempre, remember, sayang lahat ng to. By the end of the day, ikaw pa rin ang hahataw. By the end of the day, awareness creates nothing, okay? If you don't take action, all right? Awareness creates nothing if you don't take action. So, ngayon na you are aware, right away, take action. So, huwag mo sayangin yung motivation, yung excitement, take action. And of course, every Saturday, tambay tayo. I truly invite you in Pop Talk, P-O-P, Pop Talk, Power of Perception. Tatambay tayo, matututo tayo doon. You can share because I believe learning is not only coming from listening but also in conversing. All right, so that's it, guys. See you on every Saturday. Again, this is MIKO IMSON, your international trainer for Empowered Consumerism Company. Don't ever forget, God loves you, the company loves you, and I love each and every one of you. God bless, guys. God bless. See you.